Welcome. Welcome, community and family. This section right here is the first part of your psychology section. This section is probably the most important.
Yo, you too. We're gonna make it quick and sweet. This video is literally a video from my 4-part psychology section. It's free in the Discord family. Join the family down below. It's literally free till we hit 100 members. But other than that, that's all I gotta say, yo. Hold yourself accountable. I hope that you make profits this week. If not, come back next week. Maybe you'll make profits. Enjoy the video, yo.
Some of the most important parts of this whole entire course or knowledge or whatever you want to call this. This is probably going to be some of the most important, crucial things for you if you're blowing accounts, having troubles with withdrawing profits, taking profits, giving the profits back. If you're having trouble with your psychology, I promise you this can help you, and it will help you. I can honestly say that it will more than likely help a lot of people as long as you take from what I say and actually utilize it. Okay. The other section that's going to be super crucial and important is not even the trading strategy itself, is the section below it, because you'll see the importance of journaling and all that stuff, and that stuff is very, very crucial when you're trading. But I have some notes, so I want to make sure that I hit these crucial points. So with that being said, this section is called Gaining Some Clarity. Hopefully, you can gain some clarity in the markets when you're trading and not have that fog when you get on the charts, or when you don't have any money in the account and you know what the fuck I'm doing. You can get on the demo and you can trade and you can really make some money, but then when you put that money in there, you just get that fog, like, do I know what I'm doing? But if you didn't have money in there, you'd be killing it. It'd be no worries. I promise you. Let's give you some clarity in this, okay? The first thing, these are very crucial things that you need to do, okay? You need to have a budget. You need to have a routine. You need to have a study when you study all the time. You need to be disciplined, and you need to be accountable. Everything that I just said, you need to hold yourself accountable. This is a must, guys. This is not a want or I'll do it in a little bit. You must have a budget. And I mean budget. Obviously, your expenses, your fun time, your bills, your car payments, everything. You need to even have a budget solely just for trading. So when you go into trading, you have no thoughts or worries about that money, because that money that you're putting in there it's made for trading. That's what you put that money aside for, is for you to trade. So there's no emotion behind that money. You don't need that money for rent. You don't need that money for your car payment, your car insurance, or your groceries, or your son don't need no socks. You are putting that money aside specifically for trading. This is a key part. You need to budget life. What you do in life, it literally goes right back into trading. What you do in life equals what you do in trading. Period. If you're bullshitting in life, you're going to be bullshitting in trading. You need to budget. If you don't have a budget in life, you're not going to have any type of risk management or discipline in trading. It's going to be very, very difficult for you because your mentality has no idea of understanding money and how money works. I know. I've been there. I still fall back in some of these phases. That's why I'm doing this, to help me get away from them. Because if I can talk to you guys on a daily basis and remind myself on a daily basis not to do this shit, it'd be cakewalk. Okay? So you need to have a budget. All right, let's get into the routine. The routine, you need to have a routine. When you wake up every single day, what you're doing right when you wake up, to by the time you go to work, to when you get off work, to what you're doing at lunch, to what you're getting what time you get off work, what you're doing right after work, what you're doing before you're playing with your kids or doing anything, you need to have a routine. Everything needs to be a routine. You waking up needs to be the same time every single day. It needs to be such a routine that you don't even need the alarm. On the weekends, even if you went out and were out till 2 o'clock in the morning, you still wake up at 7 o'clock in the morning or 6 o'clock in the morning. Why? Because it's a routine that your body has built. You coming to the charts every single day, regardless if you have money in the charts, if you're trading with money, if you're not trading with money, if you're in a break, you need to come to the charts every single day. I have these breaks that I will take, which you'll learn about in the very, like, the bonus section. It'll be called something to the terms of, my man's Brandon got this term, grow it or blow it. And it's fun. I used to grow it or blow it. Like, I'll just blow the money. Pause. No funny business. But I'm just being honest with you. And yeah, so I wanted to dedicate a section to what I do really when I go through a phase of blowing an account, and what like the emotions that I feel and how I adjust to them emotions. You'll hear a little bit about it throughout the psychology portion, but more into that section. Okay, so routine. You need to have a routine. Wake up, make your bed. Wake up right when you wake up. Pray. Whatever you need to do, get your life in a routine, and that routine it'll bleed into your trading. You'll have a good trading routine. Getting on the charts, marking your zones, finding your bias, finding the pattern, looking for the entry, taking the entry, accepting the win or loss, and going about your day. That's it. It's a routine. That's why you see traders, a lot of traders that are very successful, you're not going to see them, because notice a lot of people that are very, very successful, that make a lot of money with this trading, and a lot of money that all these gurus so-called say make, there's people that really make that money, but they don't talk about it because they don't want people to know that they make that type of money. Who wants to walk around with somebody on their back all day, a security guard on their back, or they got to watch their back all day because they're a millionaire and they got their face out there like that? It's insane. Anyway, so studying. There's 3 parts to this studying. You need to do a past, a present, and a future. Okay? And I'm going to go into this a little vague, kind of a little brief, just so you could get an understanding of what it is and why you should do it and the importance of it. Okay? So when you're doing your past studying, okay, you need to be back testing. That's back testing. So if you're in the beginner stage or you're building your confidence, be back testing. If you need to rebuild your confidence, go back and back test, yo. Go back and back test. You can also do forward testing, which is literally just, it's marking the trade up but not taking the trade. You're just forward testing the trade. You're literally just running the markets, but you're not taking trades. You're not on a demo. You're just marking it up, just letting the trades run. That's forward testing. Okay. And then you got present testing, is the trades that you're presently taking. So you need to be understanding trade that you're taking, why you took that trade, the emotions behind that trade, every bit of that trade. This is where journaling comes into play. This is why journaling is such a key part. You'll learn more in depth about journaling in the bonus section. I'm gonna have a section dedicated just to journaling and why it's important, where you can find some things to journal and whatnot. But this is where you use journaling, because journaling, you can understand the emotions that you have, why you took this trade. If you're video journaling, you can even see what the market was kind of giving you and showing you that day. So then when you go back and watch it, it's funny because I have many videos of me trading, especially when I was in my gambling phase, and it's so crazy. I would watch it and I'd be like, yeah, don't do that, bro. And then you do it and you're like, wow, what the bro? And yeah, it's funny. So that's why journaling is such a beautiful thing to do. You must do it. Like, you really have to do it, because it helps you hone in on the things that you do best. Not only does it help you understand the things that you're doing wrong, but you don't need to cut out the things that you're doing wrong and focus on the shit that you're doing right and make that the best that it can be, and then start adding shit in. When you understand the shit that you understand right now and get it to where it works for you, then you start adding shit in. So a lot of people, they just add all the shit. They got all this shit and send a big ass ball, and they're just throwing the ball at the screen like, yep, that's the trade. Yep, I seen that before. I seen that confluence. I seen that confluence. I seen that confluence. And then they lose a trade and they're mad because they lost the trade because Mr. from FX told me to take this trade, and Mr. TV told me to take this trade and whatnot. And bro, take accountability. That's where accountability is going to come in hand. You got to take accountability. They're not pressing the buttons for you. They're not putting their money in them accounts. It's your money. Take accountability. We'll get more into that, okay? So you understand what past testing is, what past studying is, what present studying is, and what future studying is. Future studying is just forward testing, building your confidence. If you're having a rough week, build your confidence back up. Just forward test. If you're having a super rough week, take time off. Take your time off. Just relax. Get it out your head. You ain't got to think about trading all the time. When you grasp the skill of trading, you don't have to think about it all the time. I promise you. That's something that I'm working hard to deal with, is because I think about it so much. Because I'm like, if I stop thinking about it, I'm going to fucking forget how to do it. And I'm like, bro, you learned this skill over 4 years. You're not going to forget it, bro. Just off of stopping for like a week or two, taking a break, bro. Just chill out, bro. So it should be some fried shit, bro. So, all right. So discipline. Disciplined is an all-around game, okay? You need to be disciplined in life, and that will bleed into discipline in trading. If you're not disciplined in life, or you have a lack of discipline like I have, I lack a little bit in discipline in areas, and I really need to get a grip of it, because it bleeds off into trading. You lack some things in life, it's going to bleed off into trading. Vice versa, you're lacking in trading, it's going to bleed off into your life. If you're having a rough day at trading, them emotions, if you don't have control of your emotions and accepting it is what it is, and taking accountability and accepting what the market gives you, whether it's a win or a loss, it doesn't matter. We're here trading the process. We're here because we're showing up every day. Then there's no worries. But the problem is, there's emotions that lie in money. Emotions come with money, and that bleeds into your life. And that's something that hardest time working with, especially if you build some profits up, like $400 or $500, and you flip it to like $7,000, and then you start talking your shit like, I'm about to withdraw this and da 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 da. Then you just go sit down for one more session, and you blow that whole mother count in one session. I'm sorry for being so vulgar with my cussing. I apologize. It's just a habit, and that shit kind of pisses me off thinking about it. I hate that shit. That's kid shit, That's kid shit. That you gotta, if you have the skill and can grasp the skill, this is a God-given talent. Not everybody can be a fucking trader. Not everybody can stomach losses like traders stomach. Not everybody can lose $6,000, $7,000 in profit and still continue the process of doing the shit that they just, fucked all their money up, because they don't have confidence in themselves. They don't want to go through the stress and the shit that comes with trading. They don't want to take accountability. There's many things you're going to see in the sections below. So you need to be disciplined in life, and that will bleed into your trading. So be disciplined, wake up, brush your teeth, do all the things that you need to do. Work out. You got to be disciplined. Do your laundry, make sure you're getting your laundry done, keeping your house clean, doing the shit that you need to do, taking the dogs for a walk, making sure your dog's got food and water, making sure your kid's good before you're good. All this stuff, all that stuff adds up. All that stuff helps you in trading, because you're not thinking about all that shit. Your mind is clear. When you have a trashed house, and your kid's hungry, but you ain't giving them no food because you're trying to get on the charts, all this stuff is going to just start clogging up your mind. It's going to bleed into your trading. You're going to have a bad day trading. Then that bad day of trading is going to bleed back into your life. And it's just going to be a big ass circle of overwhelming stress. It's going to piss you off. I've been there multiple fucking times. Don't do it. Stop doing it. Stop. You're probably doing it right now. So stop. Relax. The markets aren't going nowhere. All the shit you hear on social media and news, it's there every single fucking year. Every year it's there. Every year. So stop. Stop worrying. It's going to be there next year. Let's move on to the last one, okay? This is accountability. No shortcuts, no alley-oops. You have to have control of yourself, okay? Accountability is what will glue everything together. I wanted to make sure I read these off the notes, okay? Without holding yourself accountable, you will never get far. Nobody is going to save you but you. Understand that. Nobody is going to save you but you. Doesn't matter how many people you go ask for money. Doesn't matter how many signals you buy. Doesn't matter how many people you copy. Doesn't matter how many YouTube videos you watch. If you don't hold yourself accountable, you're not going to make it. You're not. I have to put this stern voice in me because you need to understand it. You have to hold yourself accountable. This is the glue that holds everything together. If you don't hold yourself accountable, you're not going to be disciplined. You're not going to have control of your emotions. You're not going to have the routine or of a healthy person or a healthy mind. You're not going to have a study session every day. You're not going to be at the charts every day because you're not holding yourself accountable. It's just like the people that say, I need to hit the gym. What they'll say, they'll hit the gym tomorrow. And they say that every single day for an entire year. And then the year's over and they're like, well, my New Year's resolutions is hit the gym. No, bitch, hit the gym before the fucking New Year. My New Year's resolution, I don't have one. I'm already working. This is before the New Year's. Like, I've been doing this before. I recorded it a couple times, didn't like what I was looking at and wanted to redo some things. And I wanted to put some notes down and really get some specific things. Hold yourself the fuck accountable. You have to. You have to. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You're not going to hold yourself accountable. You're going to be stuck in the gambling state, and you're going to continue to lose the profits and give all that shit. Whether you're making money out or not, I know some of you take profits, and then you go put the money back in to make more profits, and you only put a little bit out of the profits, but then you lose that deposit. So then you take a little more from the profits, put it back in, and lose that deposit. Then you just take a little more out the profits, put it back in, lose that deposit. And then you just take the rest, put it back in, and lose that fucking deposit. And it's only been a day since you got withdrawal. I know some of you deal with that. I have. I will hold myself accountable and tell you directly to your face. I have specifically done that multiple times. I have, just as me making a bunch of profits and blowing the account, I take withdrawals out sometimes, and then I give all that and withdrawal back because I can't control my emotions. I can't hold myself accountable. I can't accept the loss. I can't do a lot of shit that I built over the years of trying to do this by myself. If you want to be a successful trader, you can't do it by yourself. You can't. Even though it's you versus you in the market, you by yourself learning this will be a depressing, scary, lonely, fucking dark place. I can tell you, I've been there. I've dug holes deeper than you could fucking imagine. And I got my way out. And I still stayed on the same path that I know is what I want and I feel is for me. That's what I stayed on. I didn't fucking buy signals. I didn't do any copy trading or any of this other bullshit. I dove deep into the fucking charts, put my time in, found a community that was supportive, the support that you need, got my way out of the depression state, the darkness, the scariness, the loneliness, and had this understanding like shit. The shit that I'm talking about is legit. At that point, everything changed. So do these 5 things for you. Don't do them for me. Don't do them for your kids. Don't do them for anybody else. Do them for you. When is the last time you've done anything for you? Do them for you. You have to, or you're not going to be successful at this. It's going to be very, very difficult. Your odds of being successful are going to be much, much slimmer. You already really only have a 10% of successful people at this that make a legit living. You have 20% of people that are successful at this. They do it as side incomes. They make some money from it, but they don't make a living from it. About 10% of most traders are actually successful in making a living from this. I promise you, you aren't doing these 5 things, it's going to be a long journey that is going to be dug with holes on top of holes that you're going to have to go back and fill in. It's going to take you a lot longer to do that than it is to just do it the correct way. Slow down, be patient. You got the skill. You know you can flip an account. So see what you can do with just one account for the entire year. Instead of 100 different deposits, think about the one deposit that you could do the entire year. Flip that for the entire year. You're going to see my journey. You're going to see all that shit. I hope that this was able to help you. I know that the next couple sections will be able to help you in the psychology part. And I want to thank you again for joining the community and becoming part of the family. Get in the community section. Get chatting. Let's get the questions answered. Let's help you become successful. That's the goal of this. Let's help you become successful and actually make money with this.